Alright, hey buddy, and this is John. And today we're going to be continuing on with our grotto. This is the AI, so we have three different types of bad guys. So I'm going to be doing three different types of AI, starting with easy, basic, it works, and then moving up to a more advanced AI. And then the last AI is kind of unique because it is, I believe, a flying dude. So we're going to have a guy who's going to be literally flying about and shooting at random intervals and, then attacking you. So this AI is going to, I'm going to do it in two videos so you guys can see everything so it's not too long and all that type of stuff. But you guys can watch each video only covers a certain amount of stuff, so it's easy to grab hold of. Okay, so let's go over the sprite sheet for the enemy. I'm also going to be putting this down below, guys, so you guys can download it and check for yourself what I did, change up the sprites, and just play around with it. So something I did with the actual character was when we last left off, the actual player could only shoot in the right direction, no matter if he was facing left or right. So I fixed that. And I did that by... Okay, so what I did was I added a global event, and I said it's left. So left 0 equals 0. If let's see, the right button is pressed, then it stays 0. But if the left button is pressed, it adds 1. What this does, it adds a check event. So when he presses A, that indicates, okay, in which direction is he actually pressing? So it's going to check and see, okay, if he is pressing, what do you call it, the ammo. Okay, yeah, I have these extra added events. So if A is pressing, we have to insert another condition. So okay, you're pressing A, you're gonna fire every 0.5 seconds, but is left equal to 1? If it is, we're gonna shoot minus 400. It's gonna shoot in the left or left or right direction, and same with the other one. Okay, so yeah, regular 400 is going to shoot in the right direction, minus 400 is going to shoot in the left direction. So it's just checking that and saying, okay, now we're just going to reverse bullet speed to minus 400 so that we can shoot in each direction. And then also, this is the AI section, but we're also going to go into the player ammo. So you're going to do the pickups, the maybe buying stuff. Not really sure on that bit. It wasn't really in the storyline. It's basically just collecting stuff. And then you have a HUD and everything. Okay, now enemy AI. I'll try to make it clean for you guys so you can check it all out. Okay, so we have enemy hurt by bullets. That's pretty much already done. And then we have enemy AI. Okay, so we have something called line of sight. And you're going to literally just... I didn't put it on the character himself, because remember, he has to face left or right. So what I did was I added some base... I just inserted a basic sprite. And then I just colored it some bland colors. They're going to be invisible in the actual video game, but you want to see them. And what each one does is it indicates which angle the character is looking at. So it's going to flip the character. So they're going to reference the character and say, hey, I need you to look this way. I need you to look that way. So it has line of sight to player, set the monster mirrored, and on the other one it says has line of sight to the character, set mirrored. Now I'm gonna there's something you have to listen to, guys. Okay, you see this little arrow? It's pointing to the right, and this one's pointing to the left. You want that because that's where the cone is looking at. Think of this as his cone from his head. In this case, yeah, it's shooting out from the this section, and it's literally just looking. It's like on a top-down shooter. On his head, think of a cone coming out from his head. That's his line of sight. I really wish this engine had a random, basically, in Copper Cube, they have a random movement where he'll randomly move in a certain direction for so many seconds, pause there, do something, and then go something like this. They may have one. I'm looking through the forums for it. At this point, I'm just creating my own random movement, which is basically um, a sign, scene, whatever that is. But we can also use pathfinding, and we can just put two dots in the center general location, and he will just kind of like bounce off each one. Also, we can add invisible little sprites, and he can be attracted to it, so he'll walk toward it, and then he'll rotate and then walk toward another character, the other block. So those are some ideas that I'm thinking of. So on line of sight, he's going to be mirrored. He's going to spawn some bullets, because remember, he has line of sight to the character, and his distance for line of sight is a range of 400. I'm actually going to minimize it to about 100 to 200. So we have, that's 180. I need to move that to 90. Okay. So what happens is, and we're going to play this real quick so we can go over it, is I'm going to see, he now has line of sight of the character. Boom. Boom. And he has it for some weight, for some distance, because remember, as long as he has line of sight, he's going to shoot. So, boom, he suddenly has line of sight. Now he doesn't. Now he does. Now he doesn't. Same over here. See, now he doesn't have line of sight because there's a block there. Now he does have line of sight because there's that cone. So we have to actually work on it to where it's more streamlined. So maybe a 45-degree angle. So it's more normal because, see, now he has sight. And what we're going to have to do is make the bullets that he's shooting just ricochet off these blocks. So our line of sight works. We have to edit the bullets, and we have to edit the character so he doesn't shoot it so much, because it's the fireball. I'm pretty sure he can't just like chain launch a bazillion of them. So that's some stuff that is in this simple AI. In the next video, we're going to have basically him walking about. He's going to be able to shoot at you. I really don't want him, for the character in the game, I don't want him walking about long distance. So pretty much from this block right here to about this block over here. So right over here to over here is pretty much his distance, which is pretty big anyways. But as soon as he gets as soon as he has low health, he's going to try to get away as far as possible from you. And then he's going to just literally just bombard you with flame balls. So, like I said, this is the simple AI. It's mainly for just like basic enemies. And then in the next enemies, we're going to have a more advanced AI system. And then and then from there we're going to actually move on to a flying enemy, which is going to be the more advanced AI system. And after that, we're going to just basically finish this game with the health pickups, the picking up the items for your damaged ship, and then maybe a big boss battle, and then learning how to upload it to the Android store, Amazon Android, and then a couple other places. So hopefully you guys like this video. I know it was kind of short. I want to keep the AI videos simple, so you guys, I want to keep them short enough to where you guys can go process everything, watch it a bazillion times so it's not super long. And then in the next one, we're going to wrap this guy up. And then in the next one, I want to keep the 2 videos. And then the advanced AI, again, 2 videos. So I'm going to keep it like each little section pretty short. And then we're just going to wrap up the level creation, the pickups, everything pretty quickly, so you guys can have like the full file for you guys to be able to just play around with. So remember guys, hit the like and subscribe button. It does help out a lot. Also guys, if you want me to play any video games, I'm gonna have the 2DS is actually done being modded, so back in June, I ordered a 2DS to be for me to have a 2DS capture card. It's finally done, so they're shipping it. So hopefully that will be here in the next 2 weeks. So please, if you could, support those series. I'm trying to do some Spider-Man and some Links, maybe. No idea on that. Also, Halo's out, and I'm so tempted to get an Xbox One and do some Halo gameplay, but I don't know if you guys are actually going to be liking that, or just stick to the occasional walkthrough and just mainly game tutorials. So, quick video and update on that. Hopefully, guys, you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.